Hello, intro to agriculture class. This is a video for my SAE project. So, an explanation of what I did is I did a bunch of just landscaping work. I did a variety of things. I went and split wood at my uncle's house. I cleaned both the gardens at my mom's and my dad's house. And then I also went over to the Jeremo farm and I cleaned up my tree stand a little bit, cut some trees down, cut them up, and kind of disposed of them in the woods. Steps involved. So the steps involved for cleaning both the gardens, I had to get hand tools ready. I had to get baskets ready to hold like tomatoes that we picked, stuff like that. And then I had to get the lawnmower ready. Lawnmowers, I used both lawnmower at my dad's and my mom's with a trailer. And then I disposed of the trash from the garden and out into the woods. And then for splitting wood, the steps involved with that, I got the wood splitter ready, put it up next to the wood pile that we had ready to go. And I had gas ready for that. So if it ran out of gas, we could just fill it back up and keep going. The steps involved for picking, vegetables or whatever, I already kind of said something about that. I got like a basket ready. So for the tomatoes, when we picked them, we could just put them right in the basket. Pumpkins, I had a pocket knife ready just so I could cut the vines to make it a little bit easier. And then I also put the pumpkins, I pulled them up and I put them next to our garage over here. And then for clearing up the tree stand, I just got the chainsaw ready. I had mixed gas already ready to go. So if by any chance I ran out of gas, I could just fill it back up and keep going. And then for that, I also had to find a spot where I could put the cut up trees. I could put them in the woods. A reflection on my project. It was definitely nice to get stuff ready for winter, such as the garden at my mom's house. I had to clean up because we have corn in there or whatever. So I had to clean up a lot of the stalks and whatnot, and the fallen stuff that was all over the garden. I kind of raked that up, put it into a pile, took it in the woods. And then for cutting up the trees and stuff like that, I think it was definitely nice to get that done because it needed to be done. You couldn't even get to the tree stand hardly, so we just cut up a bunch of trees, cut up the branches and stuff like that. That was nice. And then splitting the wood, it was obviously, that's probably, the most important one that I did is, so we had wood for winter so we could burn, so we stayed warm, and stuff like that. And then the strength that I think I acquired was definitely, being able to take orders from like my dad and whatever, because he was there for most of it. And my mom was when I was at my mom's. It was definitely to take orders and just get it done. Another thing though, a weakness would definitely be not paying attention to close detail. I think doing the cutting down the trees or whatever around my tree stand, if I would have cut them up into smaller pieces, I definitely would have been able to transport them easier into the woods or like to a specific spot. But I made it harder on myself, which I definitely shouldn't have. But yeah, so that was my video for the SAE project.